Hello everyone, in this video we are going to go out to El Velo de la Boda, or Bridal Falls, which I think is kind of interesting because I went to another Bridal Falls in Utah, but this is a waterfall in Mexico in the south in Chiapas. So to get there, first thing that we did is we went out to a pueblo mágico, which is called San Cristobal de las Casas. San Cristobal de las Casas was the old capital of Guatemala when the Spanish first came. The state of Chiapas used to be part of Guatemala back then, and this was their regional capital. It's a nice colonial town with lots of little colonial buildings. We didn't get to spend too much time there, just driving through, but it was fun to see all the different buildings. The waterfall is actually a series of waterfalls. There's 5 of them, with the top one being known as El Velo de Novia, or also Cascada Chiflón, but they're out in the countryside, so we enjoyed a nice countryside going up into the mountains to the Excoturistico adventure park, so that's where it's located, out in the countryside. Along the way we also passed by Comitán, which is also another pueblo mágico, beautiful place. I can't really say that we visited it because we just drove through the town, and it's a small town, but it was kind of cool to see it. Arriving to the Echo Park, we were given 2 hours to explore. We were also given a guide, but I really don't like guided tours, well, on site that much, and we only had 2 hours at the location, so I decided to hike up by myself. Well, we made it here to the park, and now looks like I have about 1 kilometer to walk up and then down. I only have 2 hours, so I have to hurry. The rest of the group went with a guide, but I don't like a guide, so I'm just gonna walk by myself. It is 1,200 meters. It's 1.2 kilometers. I believe that's about a mile. I'll have to check. The pathway is very easy. It's paved with tiles and stuff, so not a hard thing to do. As you can see here, the trail itself is beautiful. The water is crystal clear blue. On the lower section you are allowed to get into the water, but higher up you are not allowed to get into the water. But these lower sections you could totally go and play in that water if you wanted to. Apparently for 90 pesos, they'll take your picture while you're going down the ramp. I don't plan on doing that. I think I'm a little bit too fat for the ramp, so I'm going to skip that part. And just keep walking. We're at the first mini fall here, and the sign says that you can't go in the water here. Down below you're allowed to, but here at this first little mini fall, not so much. But it's pretty beautiful. Check that out, so blue. I'm here at the second waterfall actually, which is called the Whispers Waterfall. I'm going to turn around here so you can. Here is the Whispers Waterfall. The water's so blue, so beautiful. Over here we have what they call the waterfall of the blue wave. You can definitely see why they call it that. Wow. To where the zip line is. Looks like it's 250 pesos, and we learned below that does not include your pictures. I'm still slowly moving up. It's a long road, but I'll make it. We are coming up on the waterfall called El Caracol, which means the snail, which is about my pace. We'll see what it looks like. I think this is it. I think I made it to the bottom of the big one. You can see it. It's pretty big. It's huge. It's beautiful. I'm going to try to get a little bit closer. It was a long journey. I made it to the top. There's another smaller one. I need a little bit more closer, but I think I'm okay right here. That was pretty awesome. Let me take a selfie. It took me about an hour to get up here, so now I'm going to go back down, and we'll see how long it takes me to go down. Sometimes it's hard to go downstairs than coming up them because of my knees, but I'll make it. I'm at the bottom over by the parking area. It was a long walk down. Down here you can swim down these areas down here, which is nice. The tour was nice. It was a beautiful walk. It's a little bit over a mile, and it's pretty steep. But if I can do it, anybody can do it. I don't know. I wish I had more time here, but I'm on an organized tour, so maybe I would go on a more private tour with less people so I had more time next time. That would only be the thing I would say about this place. Well, as soon as I got down, I had just enough time to drink a soda and then get back onto the van so that we could get to the next part. So we left from there. Not much time, like I said. I wish we had more time, but we didn't. But please stay tuned for the next video that's coming up. In the next video, we are going to go ride on some logs, a raft made out of logs, and then we're also going to accidentally walk into Guatemala. So kind of more crazy adventures coming up. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one.